Heyo, it's Ayo. And I know I said I probably wasn't going to play another episode of House Hunted, but like, this game got in my brain, man. So now I gotta play more. I want more endings. And you're probably like, why? It's about a house that wants to eat you. Well, that's because I had the weirdest dream last night. And yes, it involved this game. I feel like I don't want to tell you, but I probably will. Ugh, what a long bus ride. But I'm glad to finally be here. You looked around yourself, taking in the surroundings, breathing in the nauseating aroma of the bus exhaust and oil. Well, there's obviously not much to look at here in the Grey House bus station. Or Grey Horse, sorry. I'm sure the rest of the city is beautiful, just like the brochure said. Hopefully the apartment company was honest about having my new place ready for move-in. Quickly grabbing your modest baggage from the bag claim, you straighten your clothes and walk towards the nearest visitor center. There's a cafe nearby, and I'm starving right now. It'd be a nice little pick-me-up. I also kind of wanted to see the city. I could just wander around a bit. I'm also pretty tired. Maybe I should just head to my apartment. We're going to go to the cafe. Yeah, I think if I go any longer without eating something, I'll collapse. Coffee also sounds pretty great right now. I'm not really a coffee person. You finally make your way to the nearest cafe. Maybe hot chocolate? Ooh. It's small and quaint, and you can hear the chatter of random patrons inside. You slowly step into the cafe, taking in the smooth, rich smell of brewing coffee and the sweet scent of baked goods. It makes your stomach growl even louder and prompts you to rush up to the counter to place your order as quickly as you can. Calm down, Jesus. After placing your order and snatching up your dinner for the day, you scurry over to the furthest table away from anyone else to scarf them out down. Okay, you're a little too accurate about this right now. The coffee is thick and strong and slides down your throat slower than you expect. It's an odd sensation, but strangely not bad. The cake is an equally odd experience. You decide on coffee cake, but the flavors seem to be different with every bite you take, and it makes it harder to get used to eating. There's also strange, hard bits throughout it that pop and sizzle like Pop Rocks, but taste like cinnamon. You're so hungry right now, though, you just deal with the weird foods and focus on getting it all in your stomach as quickly as possible. Oh, he's here! As you're focused on your food, you don't notice the older man sit down at the table in front of you. Oh, I didn't notice you. Hello, can I help you? The strange man adjusted his burning red blazer and cleared his throat. His movements were so odd and stiff, as if he was made of cardboard. You're new in town, lost and wandering. You need a place to call your own. The way he talked surprised you. His voice was so smooth, as if he's given the same speech a million times. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mason Taylor, number one realtor in all of the Uncanny Valley. I can help you find your dream home today. He quickly snatched a business card from his breast pocket, only for another identical business card to pop up and take its place. He offered it out to you, but his hands coming uncomfortably close to your face, making you flinch back a bit before taking it from him. Give me a call and we could get you set up in a new house today, guaranteed. Okay. Should I tell you I already have an apartment lined up, so I don't think I'm in a place to be buying a whole house. That's quite alright. I'm sure you'll be giving me a call. I am the number one realtor in all of the Uncanny Valley after all. I never had a disappointed buyer. You'll love the house I found just for you. I'll be waiting. The strange realtor walked away before you could get a chance to argue, his long legs carrying him faster than you expected. You just shrugged and pocketed the business card. No harm in holding on to it in case something happens with the new apartment. You quickly finish up your food and beverage, making sure to leave a nice tip on the table before heading out to the apartment. As you approach your new apartment complex, you feel you feel warm in your heart and can't stop thinking about how you're finally getting a much-needed change in your life. You take a deep breath in, taking in the cool, clean air of the valley, and step forward to find your apartment number. Number 1. Ah, here it is. This is so exciting. I've been wanting my own apartment for a while. You go to turn the handle. Huh? The door doesn't budge as you twist the handle. You try again. It's locked. What the heck? They said the door would be unlocked when I got here. I should give them a call. Hello? Uncanny Valley Apartment Hunters. How may we help you? Hello. I'm supposed to move in today, but my apartment is locked. You could hear papers shuffling on the other side of the line, followed by what you could only describe as the roars of an animal you can't place. Ah, yes, you. We had a little issue with your apartment, and it won't be ready until tomorrow. Our apologies. Oh no, what am I going to do now? What could the issue possibly be? Maybe I could pry for a better explanation, but you also don't want to be rude. I think we persisted last time, so we're gonna give up. You sigh, but ultimately decide it's better to just be patient. You don't know what the company might be going through right now. Thank you. Please give me a call when my apartment is ready. Yes, of course. Have a good day. Have a good day, you. With that, they hung up and left you standing in front of the building you should have already been in by now. Shoot. Now what? You shove your hands in your pocket absent-mindedly and feel the hard piece of paper crunch against your fist. You pull the paper out of your pocket and suddenly remember Mason. That's right, I was lucky to afford this apartment. I can't buy a house right now. Still, it wouldn't hurt to call and see what's available. How about we look for a hotel? You decide it's probably a better idea to find a reasonably priced hotel and than waste your time with realtors. Yeah, I don't blame you. Realtors suck. You find yourself in what seems to be the heart of the city. The many buildings and stores, almost feeling as if they're closing in around you. Alright, hotel, downtown areas usually have hotels, right? Ah! Why are you back? Lost? Lonely? You didn't call me, you. Whoa, Mason? Were you following me? How silly. No, my dear buyer. I am simply that good. #1 realtor in all the Uncanny Valley, after all. I'm very sure you remembered this, right? You clearly needed a place to go, and I have the perfect house just waiting for you to be inside it. Weird. How do you know my name? He just stares at you, clearly refusing to answer. Listen, I'm just looking for a hotel. You know, hotel. You make sure to really announce the word hotel to him as if he didn't understand. You really wanted to get the seller off your back. A hotel. I've never seen him frown before. That's kind of sad. The tall gentleman seems to be struggling with processing what you told him. Something was even creepier when he frowned than when he smiled, which was shocking. Oh, my dear, poor buyer. You are so confused and lost, I see. He was not listening. Listen, just come with me, take a look around this lovely 3-bedroom home with me. If you don't absolutely fall in love with it, I will personally pay for your hotel stay while I search for a house that suits you. That sounds nice. It suits your specific needs. He didn't like how his last sentence was almost a purr. But if he was being honest about paying for the hotel, what did you have to lose? You could just humor him for an hour and tell him no when he's done with this little speech. Alright, Mason, you wore me down. I'll come look at this house you found for me. Perfect. I can assure you, you will love this 2-garage domicile that is just starving to meet you. You were about to question his choice of words when you were abruptly cut off by the sensation of a long, bony hand wrapping around your forearm, almost dragging you along with him as he headed towards God knows where. Maybe you made a mistake. It felt like you had been walking for an hour in awkward silence, struggling to keep up with the strange realtor's long and fast strides, when he finally stopped abruptly, forcing you to bump roughly into his back. He didn't budge at all from the force of your weight against his back. You jumped back, trying to hide the red of your cheeks from your embarrassment. Ah, sorry. You looked over at the huge house before you. The for sale sign glaringly obvious on the curb. This is the house? Oh, do you see something you like after all? I'm not surprised. This house is in very good condition. You don't think I could seriously afford this place, right? This place is huge. Quite the flatterer, I see. I assure you the price is very reasonable, and I'm willing to haggle greatly. The seller is simply looking to sell fast. You look back at the house. Something had to be up with this. It was sounding more and more fishy the more this realtor talked it up. Okay, what's the catch then? Catch? Yeah, come on, man. Why is the seller trying to get rid of this beautiful house? Did someone die in it or something? Of course not! His pause worried you greatly, but you were pretty sure you read somewhere that realtors had to disclose that information to you or something, right? Simply come inside to take a look around. No strings attached. You'll love it when you see the insides. You won't be able to walk away from a deal like this, dear buyer. Something definitely felt wrong about all of this, but you were already here. We're to leave. You can't just shake your nervous feelings and decide it's better to get out of here. You're sure he'll understand that you weren't planning to buy it anyway. Listen, Mr. Taylor, I think I'm gonna have to drop out of the walkthrough. I don't want to lead you on a sale after all. I'm sure you'll find someone who loves this place. Yeah, so I'm gonna go now. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'll hold on to your card, so I will for sure call you when I'm ready to buy. I appreciate your time. Mason just stares at you for a few moments before walking back towards the house, stepping carefully down the concrete path and through the door, his head peeking out for a few moments to sadly plead to you before disappearing. Like a lost puppy. You could have sworn you heard a low rumbling growl emitting from the house as before you left. It felt like hours before you had finally made your way back to the city. You were so tired. You had to find a hotel as soon as possible. You jumped at the sound of your phone ringing suddenly in your pocket and quickly answered it, fumbling with the touchscreen. Hello, you? Ah, yes, that's me. How can I help you? Ah, yes. We solved the little issue we were having, so if you'd like to go ahead and go to the apartment, it's all ready for you. Oh my gosh, really? That's great news. Thank you. I'll head right there. We look forward to your business, and remember, Uncanny Valley Apartment Company is dedicated to finding the perfect home for you. Our realtor-free guaranteed since 1992. Click. You didn't have time to think of their odd tagline. You were just so happy you could finally go home and rest your weary head and lay off your poor, sore feet. Oh god. It's John. You were excited to go home. You rushed through the streets of the city. Uh-oh. Someone's in love. You couldn't wait to just get to sleep. It's been one long day. You lived! Doe-eyed. We impressed someone. Okay, that was fun. It was nice to see an ending where we lived. I could play again, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Anyway, about that dream I mentioned. Okay, so I had a dream where I was in the house and the realtor was there. And like, I had just started getting tired because of whatever was going on, and I was on the ground and I was like, I'm so upset. And he was like, why? I'm like, because I've never had my first kiss and now I'm gonna die without my first kiss. So he had pity on me and kissed me, and then he decided not to kill me because he liked the way I tasted. I don't know. It was really, really weird. And I can't promise that my dreams aren't weird, but you know, I thought I'd tell you about it, and now we could all enjoy that weirdness together. Anyway, that's what happened. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, and if you enjoyed my stupid dream, then maybe leave a like, subscribe, I don't know. Anyway, bye!